That'd be a cool little added to the intro.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Poplock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop up.
Yo, what's up? It's the number one live Tuesday night podcast, the West Coast Poplock Podcast, coming to you from a super secret location.
Underground location.
Pig Studios.
That's the only clue I'll give you. We're underground.
Patrocinado by My Grito.
That's right.
And also live on Local Music Experience, dude.
Week two live. Shit. Also, we're there on Wednesdays too, 8 a.m., 4 p.m.
And then Mario's on there Fridays, fucking it up.
It's like almost every day we're out there fucking shit up. Man.
Someone's doing something on there every day.
I actually, Ray was nowhere to be found this morning. He's been missing in Vegas, so...
Oh, that sounds like a good 4th of July weekend, man.
One of the other co-hosts, Hump Girl from Wednesday, shout out to Mai, and 69 Minutes with Mai, her show coming up. We took over and we did this morning show by ourselves this morning, and it was phenomenal. The Ray's website.
Get out of here, Ray!
Ray's website. As soon as Ray disappeared, the whole website crashed. So there's no website right now. So we kind of panicked. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I know I didn't click the cancel your website button at all, and it just went. You didn't
hit the self-destruct button.
I made sure. I for a minute thought it was gonna be my like, dude, did you fuck something up? Like, no, I made sure I didn't touch anything, but fuck it. But we are here. We are taking over. We are broadcasting live. So if you're listening on the pre-recorded, make sure you download that app. It's free for your Android or your Apple device. The LME Live Local Music Experience. LME.
What number are we? Is this 90 today?
89.
89. So what I was thinking about this week, 89, that's awesome. That's obviously a great number. Yeah. We're entering the 1989 is entering like the golden age of hip hop for sure. From like, this is my pocket from like 89 to 97 is like, God, you can't tell me shit. But also I was thinking about once we hit 100, all this cool number stuff is like,
it's over.
There's not like, 117. Oh, let me tell you about a cool thing that I know about 117. Like it's over. Once we get to 100, it's
that's cool.
I was just saying, if I would have realized ahead of time that we were only going to be able to do it, like, I would have been way more into figuring out something cool about the number.
Well, you got 11 more.
I don't know how you do math, but it's not. That's not
11. I know.
Oh, no, I guess, 10, 11. Yeah.
So I do math right.
Yeah, you do math completely correct.
Yeah.
Steiner math.
How quick both of you were like.
Yeah, sorry. You're right. Fine. Number 89 is the point. And cheers.
It is. Cheers to 89.
Salud.
Fireworks, dude. Anybody, do you got to light any fireworks? No?
I watched them all from like my rooftop because we're in a secret location in Compton, and it is a fucking Disneyland show, spectacular around my whole entire neighborhood. So I didn't need to buy anything. All the fucking morons around me did, and I got to enjoy just as much without burning any of my fingers off.
My favorite thing to do, I didn't do it yesterday though, is either going down 110 or going down the 405.
Yes.
And just you just go and there's just like in every direction there's just fucking fireworks exploding all around. It's pretty awesome to do that.
See, I was a little bit under the impression that it wasn't going to be that crazy because the follow-up to it wasn't.
Sure.
In past years, I mean, every day, a month out, everyone just lighting shit off.
Leading up to it, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was like 4th of July, like a month before, every night. And then this one's like one or two here and there, and I was like, oh, you know what? People probably don't have the money to spend.
Yeah,
but as soon as nightfall hit, holy shit. Holy man.
No, but you're absolutely right. Here in my hood, especially the last 3 years when pandemic hit, people go crazy around my hood no matter what.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about typically 2 months out. When it's bad, it's 3 months out. When people got fucking pandemic and stimmy money.
Cinco de Mayo, that's the beginning.
Yeah.
Typically. And it just goes and goes and goes. This year, though, it wasn't as like crazy as the last 3 years. You're absolutely right. Look, I'm sure the shit's way more expensive. Everything's gone up, and it costs shit way more fucking gas money and diesel to bring that shit in. I'm pretty sure all that shit is way more expensive. If you're buying illegals, not illegals, or whatever the fuck you're buying, I'm sure that shit's way more expensive. People are not buying it. Not as much anyway.
Yeah,
not as much.
Not to like be lighting off every day.
Sure.
They had
like we loaded up for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
But plus, also people the past couple years were out of work and able to go drive to get them and bring them back. I'm sure there's way less people, that thought, we could do, go split from fucking fireworks.
Right now, I'm watching WWE SmackDown from my Sling app or whatever, and it's being recorded from God knows what different part of the state, and they had a fucking come to Jimmy Bob's fireworks, blah blah blah. I'm like, wait, that's right. In other states, you can just drive to a fireworks store.
Fireworks stores are
every fucking day, and I'm like, I want to go to a fireworks. I've never, all my adult life, and I've been to Arizona and I've been to Vegas. I've never been to a fireworks store.
I've been to one. I went to fireworks because when I moved to Minnesota, they're illegal, but in Wisconsin, everything's legal. All of it.
Everything.
All of it.
Hookers.
Well, I mean fireworks. The fireworks are
okay.
So right on the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin, as soon as you cross the border, there's like Best Buy sized fireworks stores,
right?
And you go in and there's like LCD flat screen TVs that show you what this one
Holy
does.
Shit, that's amazing.
And you buy it and all that. And apparently it's like super common in Wisconsin if for like a graduation party or a wedding or fucking whatever, you have a fucking professional fireworks guy come and blow a bunch of shit up for your celebration.
Hell yeah.
But to go, I mean, granted we don't have that shit here, but there's a business and a market to have a fireworks store 300 days plus a year.
Multiple. So you go across the border and it's not just one it's multiple warehouse-sized fireworks stores.
But you also, like you just said, though, graduations.
Yeah, they're not using them just for the 4th of July. They use them year-round for all kinds of celebrations.
Right.
And it's fucking... But you could just, like, whoever dickhead could just walk in and buy professional-grade fireworks where you're, like, doing
We can't do it here.
business.
Remember those guys that did the reveal party for their kid and they lit the whole, like, San Gabriel Valley on fire? Like,
we're too dry around here.
Dude, imagine?
Yeah.
Shit.
You get in trouble for that shit.
Hell yeah.
I like when they're able... Like, this proves that crime is only unsolved because they don't want to solve it. Because you're telling me that, like, because, some dude's like, we found out a guy threw a match out the window. He started a forest fire. Like, how did you track that guy down?
Yeah.
And what happened? Like, how did you figure that out?
Yeah.
This is bullshit. But if you redirect all the resources, you find out what happened out there.
If you can find Osama bin Laden in the exact room he's going to be in a little place in the middle of the desert, drop a helicopter and then grab him and jam.
Oh, well, let's be real. They knew where he was at the whole time.
Exactly. But you can't find a guy that lit off a 30 mortar bomb box in front of his house.
Yeah. One time last year, why is it so small? What does it look like?
Oh, nice.
Why is it all different? Our chat is we're looking at the chat. It's completely different.
You know what? I don't know what the fuck is going on, but our chat is down, so I can't bring our chat. So this is what my chat looks like on our program before I jump it on. So that's why it looks weird.
What?
Yeah,
I still don't know what you said. So
okay, sorry.
It's fine, but I see.
But look, it's big. You can read it now.
Yeah.
But I can't read it now.
We were not ignoring you. We just.
And I haven't seen the price of bacon, but I'll still eat it.
No, yeah.
Shout out to everyone jumping on right now. Oscar, we see you with his fireworks on here. We have the cat's meow, my resident hump girl from the local music experience. She's on here.
Big Sam.
Samuel Jimenez. He stepped out of his house going to work, and some asshole left off what?
He let off 2 mortars.
Oh, shit. Those are the fucking,
boom.
Oh, fuck. I saw something on the news that someone's house, they heard a big explosion, and then there's a giant fucking hole in front, above one of the daughter's fucking bed. And
holy shit.
So I don't know if it was something that, by the sound of it, they said on the news or, as they're asking the people there, it sounded like a big explosion. I'm assuming something of that magnitude. I mean... can that blow up a fucking house or your hand off?
Yeah,
I mean, blow your hand off for sure.
But the house too, like I seen that one where the cops went down to the neighborhood and
they blew up everybody.
the whole thing blew. The garage blew up.
Oh yeah. That was last year.
Down. Yeah.
Last year.
And none of those people are still fucked. They didn't give them money for none of that stuff.
No.
Like, those people are still fucked.
I just saw where some of them aren't even back in the house because it's not livable. Can't get back in. And
because the police blew up your house. And they don't give no money. Like, come on.
I don't know. Like, it was so, like, random. Like, throw water on that shit. Like, why do you have to move it like that? Like, it's ruined, you know? Like, why do you have to get a bomb squad to come detonate that shit? Like, it wasn't... Yeah. Fucking idiots.
You know, those poor people. Those poor people.
They were trying to sell illegal fireworks.
You know what I noticed? It's very, that completely accidentally, you and I both have California Angels hats on today.
Yeah, but I don't think you're.
This is an Angels
fan.
hat.
No, it's an Angels hat.
Oh yeah, I thought he was trying to tell me.
I know. Johnny was ready to fight.
You're wearing it because of California.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Which is dope.
I'm just making the observation.
You know what's crazy though? They
Angels
started
hats
off really hot and they just went to shit.
Oh, the Angels. Oh yeah.
It is what I like watching baseball.
I haven't paid attention at all, and like.
Your dad does. Your dad.
Dad kills him every time. Like today, I was over there and he was like, "Hey, did you see something that happened?" And I was like, "Nah, man, I haven't been watching any baseball." And he just looks at me like with the most disappointed face.
Why did I have you? I had you to watch baseball, kid.
Yeah, I know. I didn't though.
Let's go outside and throw a ball around.
Dude, I couldn't throw a ball now. We were doing an open mic and they were playing over the line and someone's ball came and I threw it back and it felt like someone put a shotgun in my shoulder.
Fuck, dude.
Where are they playing over the line when you're doing?
We were doing
comedy?
During the pandemic, it was like outside at a park. They were doing basically where we were standing in between. So you know, like the bleachers at a baseball in the park. The people were in the bleachers, and we were standing in front of the bleachers with the fucking microphone.
Oh.
And then behind us, they were playing on the field. They're playing fucking over the line.
All right. No frisbee golf or
No, it's just like a regular ass park in Venice, so there's no frisbee golf. We were
bums, a lot of bums.
Yeah, probably. No, they were. You know what they had there? They had like a bunch of RVs right outside the park. So none of the dudes were in the park. They were all in RVs right
on their
outside
RVs
the
already hanging out.
The motor homies. That's what they.
Homies.
That's what my roommate calls them, the motor homies.
I love it. How about you, Steve? Did you do any 4th of July firework popping or?
My family did. They bought some because it's legal in the city that I live in, but just to safe and sane. But yeah, people would still go crazy, dude. I mean, it was insane, man. Some people, because we have Knott's nearby, and they do their, like I think at 9:30, they hit their fireworks. They're pretty nice,
sure.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, after they finished, everyone had to compete, and they just started letting.
I'll show you nuts.
Yeah.
Fuck
I'll
you,
show
nuts.
you. Look at my fireworks.
It was crazy, man. But yeah, it's cool. It's once a year. But like I was saying, like the past couple years leading up, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, 2 months out, people were just lighting
I heard
everything.
I heard nothing.
Yeah.
Until the 4th of July, nothing.
And we'll see tonight. We'll see tonight if it's
sure.
gonna be lit up again.
But at least it's was on a Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today's Tuesday, man.
Yeah.
Like, fools are trying.
But last year, bro, even people. I mean, it was like a week over.
Yeah.
And it's like 2 a.m. You're just about to put.
Hey,
your
you know
head
what we
down.
should do?
Boom.
Let's go light some fucking fireworks right now. I bet you everybody's sleeping.
Let's hit a martyr real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I got on my bike, pedaled around, went around the neighborhood, stopped in a couple spots, tried the barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was cool. In my neighborhood, people come out and they
Hell
barbecue
yeah.
on the front.
That's cool.
That's what I like. I like that kind of stuff. But in my new house that I just bought, they don't do
Not
nothing.
like that?
No one. The whole cul-de-sac, nobody.
You do it then.
No. Well, yeah. Once
Started
I
up, make a DJ setup,
yeah.
barbecue, fucking taco man, the whole thing.
I remember there was a taco man at someone's spot once for Halloween. Walking around the neighborhood,
yeah.
The guy had a taco man out front.
Hell yeah, that was probably just a costume.
Well, no, it was
he was just dressed up as a taco.
He was just getting home.
He won the contest. Shit.
I went to the movies yesterday instead of doing fireworks.
Oh, but was it busy?
You know what? I expected there to be nobody, and it was
a good amount of people.
There was plenty of people.
Hey man, there's a lot of people that don't give a fuck about fireworks. I mean, I've been out where everyone's out before. The last couple years, I drove back from Mexicali 2 years ago and stopped by.
Say it again.
Mexicali.
Hell yeah.
And it was fucking gnarly out there. One year I came back from filming some shit with Fist Combat and Dirty Ron. I was stuck in San Diego and 4th of July, and everyone's just down by the water, and it was kind of like I don't call it like a cul-de-sac almost, but it's kind of like a cul-de-sac of water. It was just like you see all the land kind of just all the way around, and everyone's just popping off their own shit, like their own bays. I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking cool. So there's a lot of people that do shit. I mean, it's entertaining.
How people love the 4th of July, man? There was like trying to show me they're trying to show me on the fucking internet. Like drone shows and stuff. Oh, hey, like let's instead of fireworks, like let's do drones. And it's like I like the like I don't want, I like the
shit. I want to see some shit blow up.
Yeah. Well, I like when you see it, when you hear the explosion. I like that part. Like I don't care about the show in the sky. Get out of here.
Do you like it when people blow up their hands when they're fucking holding? Shit?
Did you see that video of the guy in Mexico that like the white dude like?
Oh no, this year, like
but it wasn't for the 4th of July. I don't know if he was in Mexico. They were somewhere partying, and his hand and he was like and he blew his hand into fucking pieces, and he was just like he was just like being cool, like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, I'll go to the hospital, like trying to act tough about it.
Yeah. And
this fool's hand was not it looked like a claw now. It was fucking mangled.
I have a friend of mine who she always posts like gory shit like that, like on the story. And she posted some of those, like, some of you will not have full, 10 digits after 4. You see all the hands crying.
Yeah, that was the best tweet that I saw, and I'm sure it's an old one, is that they said one person. It's way more than one. Yeah. But there's somebody out there that doesn't know this is their last weekend with 10 fingers.
Yeah, someone, yeah. But she always posts all kinds of shit like that, blowing up. There was one where they had, like, the skyrocket or whatever in his mouth. And it was, how they try to hold it and let it light out? Yeah, dude. All that shit's gonna burn your face, bro.
Yeah.
But then you're so panicked, you're not gonna let go. And his face was tore open, dude. Ooh. I was like, holy shit.
For what? Like, what was the best case scenario? You look cool, like, you know what I mean? Like, there was no best case scenario.
No, there was not.
Like a dick the whole time, like, no matter what.
And that's shout out to J Money. She's the one that always
I thought it was the person that fucking... No. I was like,
you know what I think that started from was from Jackass. Remember he was putting him in his butt? Steve-O,
sure,
and lighting him, burning himself, of course, and then now everyone's like, "Oh,
I mean, we for sure held bottle rockets."
You can hold a little bottle rocket, but you can't hold one of those. Oh huge
agreed.
You know what I mean? You're like, dude, what do you think? You know what I'm saying?
My favorite thing you used to do was to be to mash Piccolo Pete's and then make them shoot down the street.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was good. You take off the base, you hit him with the hammer a few times, and then
you hit him with the hammer in the middle and they pop.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, you shouldn't be hitting hammer.
I know. It's explosion.
Yeah, well,
you get the flowers and you put a nail through the back end of it, and then you take it out and then you light it and it takes off in the air.
That's awesome. I saw or just the butterfly flowers, the old school ones. Butterfly flowers just fucking.
I'm not gonna name this guy, but they would get the 2-liter Pepsi bottles, get the Piccolo Pete, take all of the Piccolo Pete powder and put it in the bottle. Yeah. And then the fuse, put it on top and light it, and that shit is an explosion, bro.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
We did it with dry ice. We made for sure dry ice bombs before, but I'd never make a real
Piccolo Pete bombs.
A Piccolo Pete bomb.
Shout out to the Adonis.
Do they even still make those? I mean, do they still sell them?
Piccolo Pete's? It's not that, because even a flowers used to be my favorite.
Yeah.
And now you light a flower and it's like zzz, and it used to go on fucking forever. And same thing with Piccolo Pete's. They used to go where it was like, can someone turn that off, please? Like this is going on for way too long.
Hell yeah.
And now it's like, it's like, what happened, Piccolo? What happened, Pete?
And you have to wait until, like, are you sure that's good?
Yeah, exactly. Sure? Well, don't walk up to it, man. It's gonna explode.
They're cutting fucking everything out. Less fucking firepower and more money for it.
Shrinkflation, that's what that's called.
Well, I also, like, remember, we always find a way to make it, like, illegal.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were going to say that I was just misremembering what flowers were like.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I remember, man.
They know what they did because they know what we did. You know what I'm saying? You took that flower and made that shit fucking into a skyrocket, and then it lands on someone's house. Because remember, when the flower would end, it would have
still a little flame. That flame was sweet. That's how you light the next one. You light the next one with the fucking flower.
But that was a big flame, bro.
Yeah.
So that shit lands on your roof.
That was like a max lighter flame when you slide the lighter all the way. That was that flame, man.
That's how you know you old school with them flowers.
Because the only way I know that it's shorter now is because in my mind I can still hear the zzz, and like how long it takes, and it was like so much faster. It's like, wait a second, like this.
And it would chase you.
Right. I was like, this one might have been a dud. The first time I was like, oh, this was so fast, it might have been a dud. Let's light another one. And I was like, that's was just what? Like, no, wait a second. No.
You went through a pack. You're like, zzz,
like, how come all? Yeah, this got a bum pack.
Yeah.
Let's get another one, man. I can't believe all these are bunk.
You know which one? Speaking of shitty fireworks, smoke bombs.
The worst.
What the fuck?
Let's pull up where's the Joe Dirt? So he ain't got no fucking titty twisters, Husker do's and Husker don'ts.
That's always a good one. But like a smoke bomb. Fuck you. And there's always some asshole that
snakes
and sparklers.
There's always some guy that has like $50 worth of smoke bombs.
See, the only thing that was cool with smoke bombs is because it didn't happen till later when they started inventing those flasher ones.
Oh yeah.
Then you put the smoke, and then you do the flasher one. Okay. And that looks pretty cool.
What's combo now? You're comboing
right, right, exactly. Secret menu. Even the flasher ones used to last fucking forever. Now they're like don't, like someone's taking a picture. Yeah. And they're gone. It's like this used to be.
But hey, no one shortened the smoke bombs. Them shits.
They're like, look, we're gonna shorten the flasher, so let's make the smoke bomb 3 times as long. Let's make it last a long time.
And a lot of smoke, bro. It's like, holy shit, fucking y'all coughing and shit. Like, who lit the smoke bomb?
Yeah.
What else is out there? Yeah, snakes are whack. They leave your concrete all fucked up, burnt. Sparkles. They don't even do the sparklers anymore. It's the other ones that have the little flame coming out the front.
Oh, the shooters. Yeah.
But little kids still get burned, dude. The little kid was over here from Mexico visiting, and he's fucking all scared and shit. And they're giving it. Dude, don't give it to him. He's scared. No, let him hold. I need to take a photo.
Yeah.
Fucking burned his hand. He's like, yeah. People, dude, just for photos, man. Parents will do some crazy shit. You know? Before we take that call, Samuel Jimenez is talking about some barbecue, bro. You got to bring that SS barbecue here.
That's right.
We got to taste it first, homeboy. That's right. Like I appreciate it, but we got to taste it first, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta make sure that it's West Coast Pop Lock Podcast approved.
So we need to get this out now. So I went to go see. I went to go see Elvis yesterday. Is one of the movies I went to go see, and I expected to hate it. And I fucking really, really enjoyed it.
Wow.
And I come in today, and Mario says he fucking didn't like it.
I fucking hated it.
Hated it?
Are you an Elvis fan?
Yes, I love Elvis.
Me too.
And that's why I was really... granted, I get it. I get it. It was designed for a newer generation, 1,000%. It's just I'm old, I guess, man. I'm
old. I'm older and old too.
I didn't like the effects in it.
The effects? What effects?
There was a bunch of stupid shit that was happening, like in the beginning when they're flashing. Like, dude, what the fuck? I wasn't that keen on that dude's acting, the main fucking Elvis guy, too much.
I thought that he really got, as Elvis got older, his portrayal of him was better. You know, like I didn't really like him as the kid. As super young Elvis.
Yeah, but then that was like him more half the fucking movie.
It was. He was like that for a hot second. So what I liked about it is because like the story, the stories that get told about Elvis are the early stuff, like 50s Elvis before he went to the army, and then fat old Elvis right before he died.
Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean that's the stories that are fucking told, and the peak of this movie, like the peak, yeah, like the climax of this movie is the comeback special through like early Vegas when he was at full fucking power, you know, because like another thing that I didn't know that. The Vegas show was completely his design, and fucking this was his baby. Like, so at the beginning of Vegas, basically Colonel Tom Parker let him build his own prison. He was like, you can do whatever you want to. And it's like, then he did it, and then it became the prison that he lived in. Say it was like I was watching a thing about Britney Spears too. It's like all her dad did was follow this playbook. It's like I seen how to do this. I would like let's make this money, but Vegas jumpsuit fucking like god damn.
Memphis Mafia.
Oh god damn. He's at fucking full fucking power in this, and that was when I thought that Austin Butler dude, like he did the best Elvis was. His version of Vegas Elvis.
Peanut butter, bacon, and fucking.
But it was before that because that's the end. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's after 5-6 years. That's the end. At the beginning, especially during the first 6-week run, like this fool was, he was at peak. Like this fool.
One of my favorite songs, "Suspicious Minds."
So that. Damn. The version of that they do in the movie,
amazing,
is so fucking good, and a lot of it because they use Elvis's vocals in a lot because they use and so it's like it's fucking I don't know what Mario's talking about.
I'm gonna have to go check it out. What's better, that or Top Gun?
It's different. Elvis is better. Top Gun was the shit though. Okay. Top Gun was super good too. I like Top Gun a lot.
Mario, did you watch Top Gun?
I did not.
Okay, I haven't either.
I have to go watch it.
So yesterday while I was in the after Elvis, I go to the bathroom, and there's two dudes in there. They had seen Top Gun, so they're talking about Top Gun, and one of the guys was saying that he liked the movie, but he didn't appreciate the agenda that was planted in Top Gun. So I start ear hustling because I'm like, this dude's about to say something awesome, like I knew something great was about to come out of his mouth, and his friend's like, "What do you mean? Like what fucking agenda? Yeah, what agenda?" And he was like, "How Scientology?" That's who he was like. How come Scientology makes Tom Cruise look all awesome and like he's young and like still doing, but Val Kilmer, he don't even get to talk and he looks like fucking like he's dying. His buddy was like, that's what he looks like. Val Kilmer has throat cancer. Like, they didn't invent that for the movie. Like, he's all fucked up. That dude was like, wait, really? And I was like, yeah! Like, he was so confident in that this was some kind of fucking conspiracy. And it was like, no, like, Val Kilmer's fucked up, dude. Like,
they threw him a bone.
Exactly. So they fucking stapled him up for one day to get him, like, get out of here.
And that's crazy because Val Kilmer has, like, some dope like characters that he's played.
This was a killer. A killer from the beginning. His first movie, fucking Real Genius, is fucking so good.
I haven't seen that one. But he was awesome in Heat. In Tombstone.
Killer in Heat, the best. Val Kilmer, I don't know if we've talked about it, right? Val Kilmer has the single best moment in cinema history. Like a 1-second moment that's better than anything that's ever been put on film. And it's when they come walking out of the bank after they do the robbery and he's smiling in the car and then sees the cops, and the change from I'm happy to I'm dumping on these fools, that moment is the best. It's the best moment in movies that there's ever been. And he fucking dumps on all those cops. It's the best.
I thought you were going to say it was a part when he goes by his old apartment.
That's awesome too.
And his lady's there and she just gives him the sign.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
He's fucking, that part's awesome too.
See, that's a ride or die.
Yeah.
I hate you. She expresses herself completely of how much she hates him and this and that. But when it came down to it,
she couldn't do it. She didn't do it.
She was like, get out of here, bro.
Stupid Hank Azaria in that movie too.
But yeah, he's had some like epic. And you want to know something? I didn't know that till today that he was all screwed up like that.
Oh yeah, he can't talk. Like he's fucking he had throat cancer.
Damn. Jim Morrison as well.
Yeah. And I don't even like Jim Morrison. And
he was good.
The Doors movie is fucking incredible because of Val Kilmer. Yeah.
And he was also one of the Batman, right?
Yeah, he was Batman. Yeah, he did all right as Batman. Yeah. I don't know if the timing was wrong or it's like it wasn't the right movie, but he did good.
I think a lot of the Batman get like, shit on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a hard role, man.
And it's not only just a tough role to play, it's a tough role for people to accept you in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, on top of it being, you got to do this fucking acting job and all this shit, and people are going to shit on you no matter what you do.
Because I think even Michael Keaton, when he was Batman, I think at first they talked shit.
People were mad. Are you kidding me?
But now they're like, oh, he was so good.
People were mad that Michael Keaton was going to be Batman. It's like, who? Mr. Mom is going to be fucking Batman? Like,
but then now, like, years have gone by, they're like, oh, dude, he was so good.
And now he's going to be back as Batman. Fools are fucking pumped.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and I don't know what it's for, but he's going to be Batman.
Maybe the Flashpoint shit?
Something like that. I don't know. Let's look it up.
Damn.
Oh, DC. Trying really hard.
Yeah, Tombstone. He's had a really good part in Tombstone.
Oh, I love him in Tombstone. Favorite cowboy movie.
Yeah, mine's Young Guns, but Tombstone's right there.
We're gonna fucking argue about Tombstone and Young Guns again? I'm down. Oh yeah, and The Flash.
Yeah.
I'm down to argue about Tombstone and fucking
There's just
Young
some
Guns
hokey
again.
characters in it.
In what?
Whatever. Tombstone.
Who?
Val Kilmer was awesome, but
Everyone was awesome.
Everyone was awesome. Who wasn't awesome?
the two brothers.
Huh?
Yeah.
Virgil and Wyatt?
Yeah.
Virgil and Morgan?
Yeah.
You didn't fucking Sam Elliott? No, Bill Paxton wasn't the best.
Come on.
Sam Elliott was awesome.
See?
Bill Paxton
there
wasn't
we
the
go.
best.
I got
But
you on my side.
you know, he's one of my favorite actors.
but still a great movie. Great movie.
Yeah.
No, great movie.
It's just not Young Guns.
Yeah, it ain't Young Guns, bro.
Had
It
the
ain't
album
Young
that
Guns.
tells him, is that the gun that's gonna kill Billy the Kid? I'd sure like to see it.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh man, stroking what do you say? Stroking a man's gun like stroking his irons, like stroking his woman. It's like, oh, it's a good part.
Yeah.
It's a good part, man. Well,
They all have
I
their
see him.
moments.
Where?
Yeah.
You see him?
Yeah. They all have their moments and their good parts. Like every movie, dude. I think, you know, for the most part, you can go see a movie and you can enjoy something of it, unless it's fucking shit.
Dude, I watched Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. Speaking of, like, so I love Beavis and Butthead. And I was all right that there was another movie coming, but Unforgiven is really fucking good. But I was kind of bummed about, like, that, like, what are we doing here? Like, why do we have a fucking Beavis and Butthead movie? And there's some fucking solid laughs in that movie. Like, where it was like enough to where it was like, all right, this is worth making. Like, you know, like.
It's worth making the trip to go?
No, I didn't. It's streaming, but I was like, worth making. I was like, they didn't fuck up. This was worth making.
Okay.
Know? Like,
Aren't they bringing that back?
they're having, so in. There's like time traveling, you know, of course. They're fucking so they get involved in a fucking space adventure and time traveling and all that shit. And they wind up in present day, and like whoever the government or NASA agrees to buy their house back and give them a TV and stuff to buy their silence. And so they just insert them into 2022. And so now there will be a show about them living in the present day.
And they're going to do videos and everything.
Yeah, the whole thing.
I did hear about that, and they're going to continue to do the videos the same way they used to do back in the day.
I mean, I don't know what kind of videos there are. If I was in a band, I would start making a video with the idea of getting it on Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, this is how we got to do it right now.
Hell yeah.
And then on Paramount Plus, they're putting all the original episodes back up, which they took off a bunch of them. All the ones where Beavis says fire and all that stuff you can't really find anymore. So I'm excited for that to come back, all the originals.
So you think it's Paramount's worth getting?
No.
Okay.
But I think it's worth having for a month or two.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To get it, not you could crush if you were like, I'm dedicated to smashing everything that's worth watching on Paramount Plus. You could do that in a month. Easy. 2 months if you were like, I'll watch whatever, you know, like you.
Because that's how I feel about Netflix. Like, it's just like when there isn't a good show like Narcos or something that I'm really interested into, it's like now I'm just going through it and I'm not finding anything that's like, I've seen everything that I like.
There's the thing that's worth watching right now. I started watching The Old Man on Hulu with Jeff Bridges. Mm-hmm. Woo! That is the shit. That's a good fucking show. So Jeff Bridges is like an old man. Obviously, he's a real old man. He's an old man, and he used to be a somebody, you know, but he used to be like the somebody. And he's going about his old man life, and he notices like some things are off, like what the fuck's going on? But he thinks he's going crazy, so he goes to the doctor and is like, "Am I going crazy?" The doctor's like, "You're good." A dude from the agents came to try to get him, but he ends up getting that dude. And then, who is this guy? And he's dealing with. This is the 21st century now.
Yeah.
They got fucking technology. They got all this stuff, and you're an old man from the 20th century. You know, like what? And so it's like it doesn't like a lot of these. When they put older guys in, they try to like ignore the fact that they're older. You know, like ignore. This one leans into. This is an old ass man. He can't just do that. He needs time to heal. Yeah. You know, like if he gets in a fight, he needs time to heal. Like this fool's fucking old, man. So it's fucking, that's pretty good. And then The Boys on Hulu is fucking the shit.
I just don't, I can't do the whole like Facebook or whatever. Like, oh, any suggestions? Anyone have any suggestions?
Sure. And number one, I don't know what you've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't know what you like.
Like, have you seen The Godfather? Have you seen Pulp Fiction? Have you seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Like, I have no idea what the fuck you've seen. What do you mean give you some suggestions? I suggest you fucking pull your head out of your ass and fucking you tell me what you want to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate when people look for attention. Like, what should I watch?
Oh, I'm in your city. Is there any good place to eat?
I mean, even that's not that bad as what should I watch on TV? You know what I mean? Like I'm in a place I've never been to. Where should I eat?
You've been in this fucking same 2 cities away for 30 fucking years, and you're gonna hit me up about what's good to eat? Nothing. My city has. Sure. I'll tell you. I'll be honest. My city that I live in, there's really nothing good. I mean, there's like the traditional just like burger spot.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like amazing, like, oh, there's fucking bomb tacos here. Or then, nah, I have to go to neighboring cities and shit. And what I've been noticing a lot of is a lot of those pop-up taco spots. I came from the beach. We went out there to do fire pit and whatever. And I was coming down beach and them shits were up everywhere, bro.
Pop-ups?
The pop-up ones. The ones you see in LA with the little lights on the street. I was like, holy shit, one on the corner. I was like, damn. I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about those. I mean, I know they're delicious and great, but, you know, they get away with so much.
Well, you know, people out there trying to hit a lick.
Yeah.
I'm down with them.
You're right. Yeah,
Everyone's
hustling. Fuck it, right?
Yeah.
And when you get caught, you get caught. And if you don't, fucking keep doing it.
Oh, you're supposed to. Oh, yeah. Now you care about the laws and the rules and stuff, man?
Because you know what? No.
You think the Paletta man has a fucking permit to be out there?
No, but there's a difference. There is a difference, though, when, like, someone has a restaurant and you're, like, right in front of his spot.
Oh, get out of here. That's a dick move, of course. Like, get out of here.
People do it, though.
Sure.
Or you've had your spot here forever and then some fool posts up on you. Like, I don't know, dude. There's rules, I guess.
I mean, like, back in the day. I mean, it's kind of unacceptable. Back in the day, if you had a tattoo shop and someone opened up on you, and it's up to you to determine how far out of your territory you claim, like how far.
Yeah.
And then if someone opens up, and it's up to you. You know, if you don't like that shit's there, it's up to you to handle it. And how that gets handled has been done all sorts of different ways. But the point is, if you don't like it there and you feel you're infringed on, handle that shit, man. You know.
Did anybody open up on you guys?
Eventually.
Yeah.
That's how I knew we sucked. That's how
that's
how I knew we had no juice anymore. Once like 2 shops opened up in closer than I was. I didn't even own this place, and two shops opened up that it was way too close for my comfort. And I was like, we handling this or what? Like, you know, like we ride it dawn. Like, let's fucking and these pussies didn't want to do nothing about it. The owner didn't want to do nothing about it, and it was just like, all right, I guess we suck. Like, I don't work. I can't do this. You know, I can't work someplace we're getting opened up on. You know, like,
damn.
You're getting opened up on. Like, that's like, and we got opened up on, and they didn't even come over and like it wasn't.
It was like, fuck you, I'm here.
Right. There wasn't even an attempt at, hey, I know we fucking work down the street, you know, blah, blah, blah.
But down the street.
I mean, close.
Walking distance.
Same block?
On the same street, but like up, like, I mean, not walking distance for sure. Walking distance, 100%. You couldn't see them from where we were at, but
you could walk there.
You could walk there. You could walk there.
Because to me, walking distance is
too
not
close.
a long way.
No, exactly. And it was not. Yes. Too close.
Yeah.
Too close. So I mean, I get the insult of. So you're opening what? You're opening up in front of my spot, or you're like, get out of here, unacceptable.
Yeah.
Handle that.
And you don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay anything.
Right. And you're using. In that point, you're like being a leech. But I don't mind
the hustle.
That, and if there was something else going on that wasn't food, that wasn't direct
competition.
Right. If it was a bar, like I don't give a fuck you over. Like,
a bar would be awesome.
Like anywhere that just because they're attracting a crowd, that doesn't mean I don't think you should be able to like go sell your shit. But it is kind of fucked up when these fools are selling tacos and you're like, yo, I sell tacos too.
Yeah.
But out of this cart, like come over here. Like that's not cool.
But what if it's like different food completely? What if it's like Chinese food?
That
and
is,
show
here's
two different things.
Here's where we start entering, like, these are gray areas. These are gray areas.
Who's gonna handle that shit?
This is because like the person that's showing up, opening up on you or putting their shit in front of you, they've already let you know.
I'm here.
This is where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like I'm here. If you have anything to say about this, it's up to you to say something now because I'm here. And I'm not going anywhere.
And to all those other podcasts trying to be in a secret location in Compton.
Yeah, if I ever showed up here and so somebody's in my chair, they're like, yo, we're going to make our podcast, but we're at 8:05 or whatever. I was like, yeah. Or we start at 9. Like, we're just going to, not here you don't.
No.
Not here you don't.
We're the #1 live podcast.
God damn it, on earth.
Every Tuesday night.
And whatever other day I want to.
Yeah.
Because, on the 19th, we won't be here. But that doesn't mean that we're not the #1 live podcast.
And then we're going to be here on
Tuesdays.
Monday with Lightning when he comes back.
See?
Yeah.
I don't care.
We skip. We jump.
Doesn't matter. I'll do whatever day I want to. And I'm not talking to people listening. I'm talking to other podcasts out there. Like, we'll come to your day. Don't fucking... You better hope it doesn't happen. You better hope it doesn't happen. I'll show up on your day.
We might do like a whole week of lives.
Ooh.
That's not good.
That's not gonna happen. That's a lot of work.
No.
That's a lot of driving.
That's a lot. I don't have...
We'll just stay here.
I don't have...
Just stay here.
I don't have that much screaming inside of me. My voice would be gone.
Johnny builds up throughout the whole weekend.
I think 3 days of screaming for an hour. Like after that,
enough.
Like I'll be like, guys, I can't do it on Thursday.
Well, screaming, we have next week all the van drivers from the K-Rocks.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and it's funny because I was reaching out to a few. We have Oso coming in. We have Chuckadami. We have
you can finally fight him, Mario.
Jenner. We have Red Sar, and I'm gonna see if Lightning wants to jump in on that one.
Are they going to drive a van here?
They're going to come in here and they're going to hang out. But the crazy part that I was talking with them is they were like, oh, Johnny, he was there for a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
And so it's just going to be some fucking crazy stories. And then Mario experienced Oso, so they can they can arm wrestle for like something cool.
I hope he brings like some kind of Morrissey thing that he got that day. Like shove it in your face.
I don't think he did. He didn't get anything, Morrissey.
Yeah, he threw it. He did. I heard he did, but he threw it away because he didn't care about it.
He was like, you know what? I don't want this
shit. Fuck you, also.
Yeah, and then we have Lightning coming in as well. Yeah, man. We're working on some stuff.
What's up with the Rumble this weekend? Are you ready?
Michelada Rumble, bro. Yeah,
coming on. Are you ready?
Yeah, bro. I mean, as ready as you can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's always something. That doesn't
sound fucking ready.
I'm about to say, that does not sound ready.
I mean, there's always something, bro. Sure. There's always something, and then we have 2 of them. So we have Saturday and Sunday. And
what's it called on Sunday?
Guerra de Micheladas on Sunday.
Shit I can't say.
And it's with Sonora, with Vanda Vallarta Show and Los Cadetes del Linares. So that'll be the Mexican version of Michelada Rumble.
Well, the Michelada Rumble is the Mexican version of the Michelada Rumble. What are you talking about?
But it's not.
Inception. By the way, Johnny, what I think Steve was trying to say is that on the weekend of July 9th and 12th, you can make your way down to the Santa Anita racetrack and have your day filled with lucha libre, car expeditions, live entertainment, but most importantly, Johnny, based on this whole fucking festival, micheladas both fucking days with over 16 michelada vendors. There are still tickets available, not many, but you guys can go to michelada.com and guerrasdemichelada.com. Don't ask me to spell that because I can barely even roll my fucking R's, and get your tickets right now because all VIPs are already sold out, right?
Let me tell you,
the
next time it's 8:02 and we haven't started yet, I'm like, why do they keep Mario? Like, remember that fucking...
Turn that shit on, baby.
That Mario, he fucking knows how to play.
See, Mario went to broadcasting school, bro.
Sure.
He has the chops.
Yeah, absolutely. If we had the build the brakes like Mario, we'd be able to do that. You know?
Hey, once we take over the K-Rocks, he knows what's up.
I'm coming for you, K-Rock.
Oh my God.
You're my bitch now.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can, to be honest with you.
But let me ask.
No, not us, Mario.
Taking over?
I could imagine us. I was like, can you imagine Mario in there?
But you know what? I think that's what makes it, because like even like the Kevin and Bean, even them together, if you knew the background and everything, like, you know what I'm saying? They're two totally different guys.
Yeah.
Even Ralph, everybody, but it comes together and it just works. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think we'd be good.
So you're saying we have to find somebody who works, not Mario. That's what I
No,
I think
Mario
we have to
works a
find
lot.
somebody who fits in, not Mario. That's right.
No, I think you find someone that's opposite so that you have more, because the audience is so diverse. So you want every part of the
all
audience.
voices heard.
Yeah. And then you want them to be able to choose
Mario's
their guy.
like the voice of the
Because you know what? Even on the Kevin and Bean, like, I hate Kevin, but fucking Ralph's the bomb, or I'm more a fan of, Bean. So that would be the same thing with us,
Yeah.
Like, hey, I really
Let's
like
go.
Mario.
Hashtag Johnny C's better than Super Steve. Right now, I'm just kidding.
That was one of my lifelong dreams, was to make it to K-Rock, and meeting Steve and meeting Adrian and meeting everyone and getting to go to these shows and these super cool events and waiting my turn in line for these free things and putting in. It was exciting. But then my heart started breaking when the business side of shit started happening and started tearing everything apart. So it's kind of like
the internet happened.
Yeah, it really did. But I mean, aside from that, people's attention went everywhere. But the product itself wasn't what it was before, and it just became not cool or whatever. Things changed. It didn't stay the same. And after that, and after losing K-Rock, I'm glad that I got to hear it. I'm glad that I got to love it. I'm going to have, between 97 or even earlier than that where I was really into it. I mean, my cousin started off giving me those K-Rock calendar CDs.
Sure.
And hearing some fucking early, 92 shit and fuck.
I don't care. You know what? I'm trying to be 1580 KDAY. Fucking AM. The hip hop is back in the day. We make it 80s again. We get Craig Mack, fucking the Mac Attack.
But you know what, man? Like I hear you, Mario, on the K-Rock thing, but you know what? We enjoyed the K-Rock when it became K-Rock. You know what I'm saying? It became K-Rock in that time in the 90s and early 2000s. And then it just started changing because the music changed. The DJs got old.
The world changed.
You know what I'm saying? So
everything
it had to change, but not. I don't think it was just because, corporate made it corporate. I think either way, even if we were corporate back then, because we were corporate, because we were still battling with Kevin Weatherly. You know what I'm saying? There were still things that were back and forth. They wanted to make money. We wanted to be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think it was just like that type of music. It's like, when skating first came out and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the heyday, man. It was like, fuck, that's K-Rock. That was K-Rock. Now the music's changed. We're not gonna hear the same bands anymore or as much. And then shit changes, but doesn't mean we can't go back and fuck it up.
That shit is bananas. BANANAS.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is that with the invention of the internet and with this, I love what it is that we can create here without any limitations and stuff like that. I think it would be great if we ever made it to the radio, but I also think that we also have the freedom to do
We're on the internet. That's way better than the radio.
We have the freedom to do whatever the fuck we want. Not only that, we are broadcasting simultaneously live
on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube on what? Local music experience. We're fucking everywhere live right now.
iTunes.
We need to be on the stupid radio.
We have an app, guys. The local music.
God damn, that's called the local West Coast Pop Lock Podcast Experience.
But again, cool. But when you get to those other spots, like you go to a K-Rock and you fucking hit it and you're there.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, of course.
It's just, you know what? It's just marking off that check, you know?
Sure.
Just like, hey, did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. And for me, it's about going back and fucking...
I'm just negging them right now. I'm talking shit, so they're like, oh, we should get those guys because they're talking bad about us. So
they suck.
So we should be in love with them.
It sucks.
Right, I'm just,
We'll make it better.
Giving them the business right
So next week, we're going to have a bunch of guys that used to work with before me there and while I was there. And I'm sure they have a bunch of crazier shit than I even can come up with.
We're gonna get down to the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know what the truth is, but
you
we're gonna find it. We're gonna get down to it.
You know, you were there too in the heyday, man.
I don't remember.
Well, they'll remind you.
Yeah, I'd say because I don't remember. There was even when Dave was here, like he was talking about stuff. I was like, I don't remember that. And he was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
We were in the
not things we said on the podcast, but things we talked about after.
Yeah.
He started talking. I was like, oh shit, I don't remember. He was like, I wanted to tell this story. I was like, I'm glad you didn't because I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, there's a couple things I'll remind you after the
There's
podcast
nothing better
today.
than being told my life by other people, and I'm like, I don't. Oh shit.
There's one thing that no one knows, or some people might know, but there's a little tidbit about you and K-Rock and the morning show.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tidbit.
And we'll leave it at that.
Oh,
we'll talk about it after.
shit,
And if Johnny gives the green light, we'll talk about it next week.
I mean, I don't care. We talk
Wow,
about it.
with a
say yes
cliffhanger,
now. I'll
Johnny?
say yes now, but I can't wait to find out what I did.
Or who?
Yeah. Oh, is that what we're gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because as much as we lived it and we were about it and we were doing our things, people grow up. People have secrets.
Sure.
And you don't want to just fucking spill it out there and be like, oh, so and so, and then this is the #1 live podcast
on
every
Earth.
Tuesday night
On Earth.
So them fools are hearing. So they'll be like, oh
absolutely.
shit, he's talking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
But
You're
yeah,
right.
dude.
When you're right, you're right.
Yeah, I'm right on that one.
Do they even have anyone still in the morning show? I think they had some.
No, Sam, I did not.
I don't listen anymore, unfortunately. Or not unfortunately, but
I don't know.
I gave up on that. They broke my heart.
I don't know if it's Klein or not. Still, I have no clue. I know that even like at KGGI, I know my boy
What is
ODM.
KGGI?
It's on IE. My boy ODM was on that one. And you know what they did? They took a podcast and put it on the morning show.
That's what we're
Oh,
gonna
wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
Okay.
there. It's been done. I mean, they didn't take the #1 live podcast, but they took a
do. It's
podcast.
Klein and Allie in the morning.
They're still there?
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Still not listening.
See, and look I don't know fucking Klein. I don't know him. But all I've heard is that he sucks. And he's the one that stayed.
I'm not a fan.
Sure.
Like the one guy, he got fired up north supposedly. Hey, all hearsay. I don't know if it's true, but this is what I've heard.
Allegedly.
I love how we dig into the weeds on fucking about radio stuff.
No, because it's funny though, because all these guys that were there, like they were all trying to be that main dude. And the one guy, there's some people, I remember you said this, some people just fell upwards.
Right. You just gotta,
And this fool failed upwards, bro.
Yeah.
But good for him, dude. Fuck, he's on it. You know what I mean?
You, dude.
Yeah. Till we take over, then,
Yeah. All I know is
Keep my seat warm.
I'm coming to chop heads off. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You better
Hell
you better start doing something interesting.
Yeah.
Or else I would be there screaming and yelling.
Hell yeah. At everybody.
Yeah, no, I meant in the microphone, but then
Well, that's
also
everybody.
people that are do this, do that, fucking
Hell
king
yeah.
of the castle, king of the castle.
Taking names.
Borat, yes, I will be
Taking
taking
names.
names.
I've never
no
seen
problem.
one of those Borat movies.
You've never seen? I don't know if Borat would even be funny now, because
I was never a fan.
fuck, can't even talk to either one of you. Fuck.
I didn't say I wasn't a fan, I just didn't watch it.
But it's like seeing like Pulp Fiction now. It does it for the first time. It wouldn't have the impact because so much has been taken from Pulp Fiction and put into other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like seeing Borat now, there's been 20 years. Let's call it 20. There's been 20 years of stuff that's taken from Borat. So it's like but it's probably worth it. It's fucking. There's a couple parts in that movie that are like serious, the funniest things I've ever seen. Like there's like some good real laughs in that movie.
Yeah,
Johnny really loves Borat.
Hell yeah.
I like Sacha Baron Cohen too, like that guy.
I will say I do love him in Talladega Nights.
Sure.
Loved him in that. I loved him in the Les Miserables fucking remake of.
You watch Les Mis?
Yeah, man.
I did not watch Les Mis.
Hey, fucking what's her name?
Anne Hathaway?
Big fan. She gets down in that movie, and so does
really,
and so does Hugh Jackman.
And I only said Anne Hathaway's name first because that was my biggest like, what the fuck? When I saw that movie, I was like, why is she in that?
Kurt Russell gets down in that.
Kurt Russell's
Hugh
a fucking
Jackman?
killer. Like he's good at everything. That's fucking Jack Burton, man. Get out of here.
But Sasha comes down, he throws his comedy, he sings, and the whole 10 yards. Fucking great in that. But I couldn't get behind him in Borat. I love him in Ali G. Love him in that shit.
It's like the same thing, man.
Not the same thing.
Fucking Borat. It's fucking hilarious.
I thought that was Robin Williams right there.
Hilarious.
Oh, no. Who's other? Wild and funny guys. What's his
Steve
name?
Martin.
I thought that was Steve Martin.
Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Yeah.
We are wild and crazy guys.
That's one of those, the body movements that you can.
Well, after I watched Elvis too, after I watched that movie, I was really thinking about movement. You know what I watched that and it was really like I really took it in about like fucking being loose and loose with your hips and
are you gonna start gyrating on stage when you're telling jokes?
No,
oh, okay.
But there is that shit is powerful and being just like loose and comfortable and like using your body like as a tool. Like So yes, Mario, maybe.
Okay.
I might fucking wiggle, but probably not. But I am fucking trying to get loose in my shoulders and loose in my hips for sure.
Maybe you need some more gospel music in your life.
Dude, that's when they're downstairs and he's bouncing like doing it, like that's specifically the first time that I was like, oh yeah, you just gotta find that fucking movement in there, man.
Hell yeah.
And it really does. Like I don't want to talk about. I mean, I do want to talk about Elvis, but
when did you see the movie?
I've seen it, completely honest, I've seen it twice.
No, when?
Oh,
when
shit,
did you
nice.
see it?
I saw it yesterday, and I saw it last week sometime. Yeah. I saw it yesterday, and then I saw it yesterday again.
Here's my question. Have you been up since you've seen it?
Yes. But...
was there movement?
No, because the first time I saw it, I was so I went and saw it, and I went in with a bad attitude.
Okay.
Like I was really expecting to shit on this movie and this dude that plays Elvis and be angry and all the rest of that stuff. And I watched it and at the end it was like
I gotta watch it again.
I was like, I really like it. I was like, I think like I really like that. Like I think. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I think. And so I gave some time to sit on it and I listened on Spotify, started listening to all the fucking music, the soundtrack and I went back and I saw it again and I was like, oh yeah, like I like that. Because like Baz Luhrmann he's not my dude. Like that's not even the kind of movies that I like. And like I was when I went in thinking, I was like, I don't want them to make Elvis Moulin Rouge. You know,
Yeah.
You know what I did, but then, cause I was like, this is going to be like a fucking spectacle and I don't want it to be that. But then at the very moment they start, they show the Warner Brothers, the Warner Brothers, the logo, but it's all in rhinestones and fucking like, and I was like, oh, Elvis is a spectacle. You know, like it's ridiculous of me to think like, I don't want this to be a spectacle because that's what this motherfucker is.
Yeah.
And then they made it into a spectacle and it was way better than I thought it was good and way different than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But
I went in there wanting to love it and then not loving it at all.
That's
So
funny.
it came out way reverse. But
I understand.
yeah, but it was cool. I mean, at least get it.
And then
Johnny.
like the best part in the whole fucking movie is when they're saying that movie they're singing that song, That's All Right, Little Mama, and he's like doing it. He has his background singers, and they get to the chorus, and he was like, it's That's All Right, Little Mama. That's all right. And he like does a little hand point to the backup singers, and they do it. And he says, "That's all right," and does it again. It's the fucking just his hand, just like the little is the fucking best. You know, like I like that movie. I might go see it tonight on the way home.
Hell yeah.
Get it.
So next time you see Johnny out there.
This weekend, come on out to the Michelada Rumble. I'll be out there.
Yeah, he'll be doing some movements, some hip movements.
I'll be like, that's all right.
That's all right.
I mean, it depends on how you catch me a couple drinks in. I'll be fucking.
Yeah. A couple Michis in.
Dude, I'll fucking do all the things.
All bloated.
Yeah, that was all right.
Yep, you can catch us this weekend at Michelada Rumble. It starts at noon. Tickets available at the doors. We go till 6. Too Short, Rapping Forte,
God damn,
RBL Posse.
Shorty the Pimp.
There's a car exhibition. There's also a lowrider bike exhibition.
Do you think he'll say bitch?
Oh, he'll say it more than once.
You think?
Oh yeah, that's his favorite word.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's right. I forgot.
So yeah, he's gonna say it for sure. We'll have some food out there as well. Your favorite michelada vendors, all kinds of different types of vendors. Estrella Jalisco presents. We'll have a kid zone, free parking, 25 pre-sale, 35 at the door.
Wrestling, there's gonna be
Lucha Libre Wrestling.
Who's on the card?
Ooh,
do you know, Mario?
Shit, I do know. Hold on.
Created them.
Not even because I just want to
tells you the cards. Also on Sunday we have Guerra de Micheladas, and Guerra de Micheladas is exactly the same thing except way more. You know, we have
Chicano,
Mexican.
We hit the SAP button, guys. We hit the SAP button. Yeah, reversed.
Because we have
that's funny. It's like Sonora. Saturday is like Chicano.
Yeah.
And Sunday is Mexican.
Yeah. Because we have Sonora, we have Banda Vallarta show, and we also have Caretas de Linares performing, and that's also noon to 6, free parking, 17 and under free. Kids
Is there
zone.
racing on Saturday and Sunday?
There's no racing at all. You can bet on the simulcast on the TVs there. I think the racing now is in Del Mar. But yeah.
That's cool. That means they won't have to stop all the time.
Yeah, no stopping. Music playing the whole time. We have West Coast Dave and our friend of the show. I mean, West Coast is a friend too, but also High C.
He's named after the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
He's the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast Dave.
Yeah, DJ. And then we also have High C.
DJ High C.
Yeah, man. We have all kinds of cool stuff out there.
On Saturday, it's going to be a full stacked lineup. We actually have Santana Jackson, Michael Jackson impersonator wrestling, Ruben Iglesias, who's actually appeared on Raw as the Gibson Brothers on WWE. So it's going to be great. You have Dr. Maldad teaming up with Nightmare, taking on the Crazy Chickens from Lucha Vavoom. It's going to be fucking great. You have the returning PP Ray partnering with Diego, and they are taking on the Wolf Zaddies and Raunchy Rico.
Oh, shit. 6-man?
Yeah, man. It's going to be fucking great.
A sixer.
And then for your main event, we have our current Michelada Lucha Rumble champion, El Aguaman, and he's defending his title against Red Spider, known as the Mexican Kane, all the way from Mexicali, Mexico.
Is that Jamaica or horchata?
Huh? Oh,
I think it's just
type of agua?
Let me tell you,
Del Mar.
One of the reasons I love wrestling and lucha specifically, but just wrestling in general, is all right. There's Aquaman. Aquaman is we know who Aquaman is. He's a fucking DC comic book guy, and Jason Momoa plays him in the fucking movies and doing all that stuff. So a luchador who vaguely, I guess, like has long hair, kind of a beard and all that stuff, is like a Mexican dude, is not going to be Aquaman. He's going to be Aquaman. And he wears kind of like an old school Aquaman fucking outfit and leans into the fact that he's not like buff like Aquaman. He's got a beer belly, you know what I mean?
It's Aquaman.
He's Aquaman, and it's the best. And it's like just the best of wrestling, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, fucking hell, Aquaman? Like that's like next level shit. It's the best. I like El Aguaman a lot.
You gotta love the gimmicks. You gotta live the gimmicks, and then obviously
I wonder if he lives underwater all the time now because he's fucking. Aquaman. He just lives in a bucket, like a big watch bucket. He's like lives there. He's Aquaman.
I will say that Chaz, this dude is actual like woods outdoor man. Like this motherfucker
really?
is outside. He is doing crazy. He's camping.
Oh,
like,
so you mean homeless?
He like
adventurous?
lives under the freeway, like just for the adventure. He's
camping,
urban
guys.
pirate.
He's camping. And Guerra de Michelada, depending if he's retaining or not, but you have your champion going up against Shamu Jr. as your main event. So we're hoping, if he retains, then it'll be Aquaman fighting the following day.
I got Aquaman's back, man.
Yeah,
I'll
there we
go
go.
out there and save him. Wait, there's wrestling on Sunday also?
Yeah.
Lucha Libre on
Who's
Sunday.
wrestling on Sunday?
So Aquaman, if he's retaining,
Sure.
he's gonna be there. We have Little Cholo, favorite from Lucha Vavoom, from obviously his own wrestling school out there in Staten. The Sexy Mexis from Lucha Vavoom.
What?
They are making an appearance. The Gibson brothers, who've actually made an appearance on WWE Raw before. I mean,
come on, that's fine. We get it. Let's go.
It's gonna be fucking great. You have a stack lineup on both days. You guys need to come out.
Dude,
$25
awesome.
both days. I mean, each day.
Yeah.
And I mean, no matter what, if you were to go to a live Lucha Libre event, it would have been $20 anyway.
Sure.
Yeah.
And now
Plus
you get-
parking.
Right.
Plus all this other shit. So for $25, you can get your tickets right now. Come out. You can bet on some ponies if you're into that shit. You can watch some wrestling, Lucha Libre.
You can either pay to go to a Michelada show and get free wrestling, or pay to go to see a wrestling show and get free concert.
It's a win-win.
Right. Like whatever the $25 is worth any one of those things individually.
yeah.
But you get them fucking all.
You get everything.
You get them all.
So I'm sorry. So $25 tickets still available, or only the tickets at the door?
$25 are still available
Okay.
until Friday, and then after that, it's $35 at the
God
door.
damn, you better fucking get it right
better
now.
get it,
You
guys.
gotta remember, free parking, 17 and under free.
Gate 6.
Lucha Libre, car exhibition,
Gate 6.
music. The micheladas are there. There's food. There's a kid zone. All kinds of cool stuff, man. Come on out. Johnny will be there. And you'll see our new ring apron. Of course, will be the West Coast Pop Block Podcast.
This
Ring
is
apron.
like a dream come true. A ring apron
Yeah.
has our fucking logo
Our
on
logo on it.
Says our shit on
It
there.
says it. It says all the where you can see us, the whole nine.
damn.
WestCoastPoplockPodcast.com.
I will be like photo opportunities all day
Hell
next
yeah.
to the ring apron for it. Like that's where I'm gonna be taking pictures of that.
There we
Hey,
go.
bro, I believe in this show.
Fuck,
All the way.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And my
yeah.
business partner was like, yo, man, why don't you guys fucking do something? Why don't you do more? And it's not that I didn't want to or I didn't think about it, but I'm just like, you know what? All right.
Yeah, good
Take the
idea.
opportunity.
Yeah.
He wanted us to do a live podcast there, but I'm like,
You gotta work.
really?
man.
That's
You
what
got
I was
other
saying.
shit
Like,
to do.
okay, you're down now, but as soon as the day starts,
Sure.
you're like, where's Steve at?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I won't be able to chill on the podcast for an hour. But I think we'll make that work one day, where we can do a podcast live and maybe interview the artists and shit before they go
That'd be
on.
really cool.
Whatever. So I'm sure we can do something like that one of these days.
I mean,
but-
it can be a main attraction. I mean, why just be a podcast when we can have a set up fucking stage just like Kevin and Bean used to do it mostly at all the shows.
broadcast stage, yeah.
Yeah, so we can go live on the local music experience app and broadcast a live show.
There you go.
So we can make that happen.
Hell yeah. Sounds great.
See?
And
Why
we're
you're making
counting
big
down to
plans.
100. We're gonna think of something really rad to
Holy
do.
shit.
Invite
you better
you all to
fucking
hang
think
out.
about it. You
Hell
better
yeah.
fucking think of it because it's happening.
It's around the corner.
I
Yeah.
had a dream that on our 100th show we were on K-Rock already.
Well, we got fucking a couple months.
Hell yeah, who knows?
September.
Who
I'm
knows?
gonna call him tomorrow.
I just put
like,
that out in the
yo, man.
universe, bro.
Let's hear. We need to write it
How
down.
crazy would it be if we were like that?
Like just not even because that's like the end all be all or
No.
anything like that, but it would just be wild. That would be like, do you see what we did? Like we fucking said we were gonna go do that. We did it. Like
Yeah.
right? Like that. Just for that would be.
I've lived my dream on being on K-Rock already, but now going back and being on the morning show and being the guys there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of just one of the guys, the guys. There's a big difference.
Yeah. I know for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then do like 2-3 shows and then bounce. Be like, fuck you.
Yeah. We quit.
Mic drop.
We'd get a couple year contract for sure.
I just wanted to see what it was like. I don't want to wake up this
sit in
early.
these chairs, bro.
I don't want to wake up early. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Damn, that's really early.
No, I would stay up late.
Yeah.
Just never go to sleep.
Yeah, I go to sleep at 11 a.m.
I used to do that, bro. I used to stay up late and shit and try to fucking hammer through, bro.
You gotta sleep.
Bro, you gotta sleep, bro.
Yeah.
Because, you know, me and Brad used to go out to I think it was called Chimayu's. It was in Huntington Beach. And we would go hard on a Thursday night. Just drink, boom, boom, and then go straight to the morning show. Drinking Jack and Cokes on the air, Red Bull vodkas on the air, because you had to keep going to stay up. And dude, after you got off, oh man, 11 o'clock hit, you're dead. Done.
The best circle that we used to do would be Fridays. Had to be Friday or Saturday. You work at the tattoo shop till midnight, and then you leave, go to a bar until 2, go to the Bear Elegance until 4. Go eat breakfast after that, and then go back to the bar at 6 a.m. when they fucking opened up, like, to be back. Because we would go to dirtbag bars that open up at 6 a.m. So you fucking make that loop and then be back there to drink Bloody Marys at fucking 6 a.m.
I think we do that for the 100 show.
Oh,
Invite
my
everybody
God.
out.
I regret saying it.
Invite everybody out.
Sounds like a horrible time at fucking 6 in the morning, by the way.
Yeah.
That's not. I'm not recouping from that for at
after
least
that,
a fucking
you go,
days.
And after that, you go eat breakfast and go to sleep.
But you know when you don't sleep? Every Tuesday night,
From
it's the
8
number
to
one live podcast.
That's us.
Starting at 8 on everything you can think of. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitch. We're on
Local Music
Experience. We're on Spotify.
Whatever you know.
Yeah, man.
We're where you're listening right now. That's where we are.
Hit me up. If you don't know, hit us up. Well, if you're listening, then you would know. Right?
What is it? Super Steve Flores? Are you on Instagram? Is that what it is? Super Steve?
Super Steve Flores on Instagram.
Super Steve Flores. That dude, Johnny C. Mario 81. Do you have like underscores in there?
I do. Mario _81. See, that's why I don't even do it.
Underscores.
There was other motherfuckers with that name.
There's 82 Marios apparently at least.
Yeah, or 80s.
We are the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. We'll see you back here Tuesday night.
That's us. Goodbye.
Bye.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop lock.